The ocean is a world apart, an endless, restless expanse that covers more than two-thirds of our planet, yet remains largely unexplored. Its surface shimmers with the promise of adventure, but beneath it conceals a realm of astonishing complexity and unfathomable depth. The saltwater unknown is not merely a place, but a living tapestry woven from currents, tides, and the silent migration of countless creatures. Here, the water itself is alive, churning with energy, shifting with the moon, and whispering secrets in the language of waves. In these depths, evolution has crafted hunters of breathtaking efficiency, creatures honed by eons to thrive in a world of perpetual motion and relentless competition. Their forms are sculpted by necessity, streamlined, powerful, and perfectly adapted to the challenges of their domain. Where rivers surrender to the sea, freshwater gives way to salt, and the rules of survival are rewritten. Here, the boundaries blur, and the unknown stretches in every direction, down into the abyss, out to the horizon and across the ever-changing surface. The ocean's predators are legends in their own right. Sharks with senses attuned to the faintest tremor, tuna that can outpace a speeding boat, and cephalopods whose intelligence rivals that of the most cunning land animals. Each encounter is a test of nerve and skill, a dance with forces far older and more powerful than ourselves. In the polar seas, ancient sharks drift through frigid darkness, their slow movements a testament to survival in the harshest conditions. In the tropics, coral reefs burst with color and life, yet even here, danger lurks in the form of stealthy hunters and venomous denizens. The saltwater world is a place of constant motion. Schools of bait fish flash like liquid silver, pursued by predators in a never-ending chase. The surface may seem calm, but below, life and death play out in a silent, ceaseless struggle. In the abyss, where sunlight never reaches, strange and formidable beings reign. Bioluminescent lights flicker in the darkness, and tentacled giants drift through the inky black, reminders of how little we truly know about the world beneath the waves. To venture into this world is to embrace uncertainty. Every journey across the saltwater unknown is a leap into possibility, a chance to witness the extraordinary, to confront the primal, and to discover the stories written in the tides. The ocean's mysteries are endless, from the sunlit shallows to the midnight depths. Every layer holds secrets, ecosystems within ecosystems, each more intricate and fragile than the last. The lure of the saltwater unknown is the promise that, no matter how much we learn, there will always be more to discover. It is a world that humbles and inspires, that challenges us to look beyond the familiar and to seek out the wildness that endures just beyond the reach of land. The saltwater unknown is not just a destination. It is an invitation to adventure, a call to witness the untamed heart of our planet. In the far northern reaches of the Atlantic, beneath the ice-laden surface of the Arctic and subarctic seas, lies a world of perpetual twilight and bone-chilling cold. Here, the Greenland shark reigns as one of the most enigmatic and elusive inhabitants of the deep. The Greenland shark's habitat is defined by extremes, temperatures hovering just above freezing, crushing pressures, and a near-constant darkness that only the hardiest creatures can endure. These sharks are most commonly found at depths between 600 and 2,400 feet, though they have been recorded as deep as 7,200 feet, gliding silently over the muddy seabed or weaving through labyrinthine fjords. Locating a Greenland shark in this vast, inhospitable expanse is a formidable challenge. The ocean here is a realm of shifting currents and unpredictable weather, where visibility is often measured in mere feet, and the silence is broken only by the distant groan of shifting ice. Specialized equipment is required to probe these depths. Long lines and deep-sea cameras are deployed into the abyss, vanishing into the blackness in search of a shadow that may never appear. The Greenland shark's behavior is as mysterious as its environment. It moves with a slow, deliberate grace, conserving energy in the frigid water. Despite its sluggish appearance, it is a master of stealth, capable of sudden bursts of power when hunting or scavenging. Its diet is varied, ranging from fish and squid to the occasional seal, and evidence suggests it may even prey on sleeping marine mammals, using the cover of darkness to its advantage. The challenge of encountering a Greenland shark is compounded by its solitary nature and the vastness of its range. These sharks are rarely seen in groups, and their movements are unpredictable, dictated by the shifting availability of prey and the seasonal migrations of the Arctic ecosystem. Tracking them requires patience, precision, and a deep understanding of the ocean's hidden rhythms. The Greenland shark's physiology is uniquely adapted to its harsh surroundings. Its flesh contains high concentrations of trimethylamine oxide, a compound that protects its cells from freezing and the effects of high pressure. This adaptation, however, renders the meat toxic to most predators, further ensuring the shark's survival in a world with few rivals. The Greenland shark's senses are finely tuned for life in the deep. Its small, clouded eyes are often home to parasitic copepods, which may render it nearly blind. Yet it relies on an acute sense of smell and the ability to detect faint vibrations to locate prey in the darkness. The shark's skin is thick and rough, armored against the abrasive environment of the deep sea. Its body is built for endurance rather than speed, allowing it to travel vast distances in search of food and mates, sometimes covering hundreds of miles across the Arctic basin. The Greenland shark's longevity is legendary. Some individuals are estimated to be over 4 centuries old, making them the longest-lived vertebrates on Earth. This remarkable lifespan is a testament to the slow pace of life in the deep ocean, where growth and aging are measured not in years, but in centuries. Observing the Greenland shark in its natural habitat is a rare privilege. Its presence is a reminder of the resilience and adaptability required to survive in one of the planet's most extreme environments. Every encounter offers a fleeting glimpse into a world that remains largely unexplored, where ancient giants still roam the depths in silence. The Greenland shark is a living relic, perfectly adapted to the cold, dark waters it calls home. Its formidable jaws and specialized teeth are designed for seizing and slicing through prey, while its immense strength allows it to dominate the deep. In the silent, shadowy world beneath the Arctic ice, the Greenland shark endures as a true apex predator, an ancient, powerful presence in the heart of the deep. Its story is a testament to the mysteries that still lie hidden in the world's oceans, waiting to be discovered. From the icy north, my journey swept me into the heart of the South Pacific, where volcanic islands rise from the sea like ancient sentinels. Here, the ocean is a living tapestry. Brilliant turquoise shallows give way to deep blue drop-offs, and the reefs pulse with life beneath the relentless sun. In these waters, the giant Trevally reigns supreme. It is a creature of muscle and menace, patrolling the labyrinth of coral with a predatory grace. Every movement is calculated, every flick of its tail a display of raw power. The GT is a master of its domain, using the complex topography of the reef to its advantage. It stalks the shallows, its large, intelligent eyes scanning for the slightest movement, a flash of silver, a ripple in the water, the telltale sign of vulnerable prey. When the moment comes, the GT transforms from a silent shadow to a missile of muscle and intent. It launches itself at its target with breathtaking acceleration, the water erupting in a violent burst as it closes the distance in a heartbeat. The GT's attack is not just a bite, it is a calculated strike. It rams its prey with a bony head, stunning or killing with sheer force before engulfing the victim in its cavernous mouth. The violence of the encounter is both awe-inspiring and terrifying. The underwater world here is a maze of coral towers and sandy flats, a place where danger and opportunity are never far apart. The GT uses every feature of this environment, ambushing prey in narrow channels or bursting from the shadows to surprise the unwary. Sometimes the GT hunts alone, relying on stealth and speed. Other times, it works in loose groups, herding baitfish into tight balls and striking with coordinated ferocity. The reef becomes a theatre of predation, every chase a test of survival. The GT's presence is unmistakable. Even the smallest creatures sense its approach, vanishing into crevices or darting for cover. Its body is a slab of silver muscle, built for both speed and endurance, every scale a testament to its life as a relentless hunter. To witness a giant Trevally in full pursuit is to see the ocean's raw power unleashed. It is a spectacle of speed, strength, and predatory instinct, an apex predator perfectly adapted to its world. Even at rest, the GT exudes a quiet menace. It is always alert, always ready to explode into action. In the ever-changing world of the reef, it is both hunter and survivor, a living embodiment of the ocean's untamed spirit. In the end, the giant Trevally is more than just a fish. It is the undisputed king of the reef, a force of nature that commands respect from all who share its world. To chase the GT is to chase the very essence of wildness in the ocean, a pursuit that leaves the heart pounding and the imagination forever stirred. In the vast, icy expanse of the North Pacific, beneath the rolling swells and shrouded in the perpetual twilight of deep water, lives a true titan of the ocean, the Pacific halibut. This remarkable flatfish is perfectly adapted to the cold, nutrient-rich waters stretching from the Bering Sea down to the northern coasts of California and Japan. The Pacific halibut thrives in these frigid depths, where upwelling currents bring a constant supply of oxygen and food, supporting a vibrant marine ecosystem. Along the continental shelf, the halibut lies motionless, its mottled skin blending seamlessly with the sandy or muddy seabed, rendering it nearly invisible to both predator and prey. This camouflage is not just for defense, it is the key to its ambush hunting strategy, allowing it to wait patiently for hours, sometimes days, for the perfect opportunity. The halibut's eyes, both migrated to one side of its broad, diamond-shaped body, are constantly scanning the water above for the faintest sign of movement. When prey such as herring, cod, or even unsuspecting crabs and octopuses pass overhead, the halibut's powerful tail and muscular body launch it upward in a sudden explosive burst. In a split second, it engulfs its target with a cavernous mouth lined with sharp, gripping teeth, an apex predator's strike, honed by millions of years of evolution. The Pacific halibut can reach astonishing sizes, with some individuals growing over 8 feet in length and weighing more than 500 pounds. These giants are among the largest flatfish in the world. Their immense bodies are testament to the rich productivity of their environment. Their unique physiology, with both eyes perched on the upward-facing side, allows them to remain perfectly still while maintaining a panoramic view of the world above. The halibut's body is built for sudden acceleration, its broad, flat form acting as a wing to generate lift and thrust in the dense, cold water. In the wild, this strength is used not only for hunting, but also for navigating powerful ocean currents and evading larger predators such as orcas and sharks. The Pacific halibut is a vital part of the marine food web, both as a predator and as prey for the ocean's largest hunters. Its presence helps regulate populations of smaller fish and invertebrates, maintaining the delicate balance of the ecosystem. The halibut's life cycle is equally remarkable. Spawning in the deep waters of the continental slope, females can release millions of eggs, which drift with the currents before hatching into tiny, transparent larvae. As they grow, the young halibut undergo a dramatic transformation, with one eye migrating across the head as they settle onto the seafloor. Over decades, these fish can grow to immense proportions, their longevity and slow growth making them especially vulnerable to changes in their environment. Today, the Pacific halibut remains a symbol of the wild, untamed power of the northern oceans, a master of camouflage, a giant of the deep, and a keystone of the marine ecosystem. In these cold, mysterious waters, the Pacific halibut reigns supreme, a living legend of the sea. The warm, crystalline waters of the Bahamas stretch out in every direction, sunlight dancing across the surface and illuminating the vibrant world below. Descending beneath the waves, the reef reveals itself in a kaleidoscope of color. Corals in intricate formations, swaying sea fans, and schools of shimmering fish weaving through the labyrinthine structures. Amidst this bustling ecosystem, the true rulers glide silently. Reef sharks, their streamlined bodies perfectly adapted for life among the coral canyons. The Caribbean reef shark, with its powerful build and keen senses, is just one of several species patrolling these waters. Sleek and muscular, these sharks move with a fluid grace, their movements both economical and explosive. They can reach lengths of up to 10 feet, their bodies rippling with latent power as they navigate the intricate terrain of the reef. Rows of razor-sharp teeth are revealed in fleeting glimpses as they open their mouths to snatch passing prey. Each tooth is a tool of precision, designed for gripping slippery fish and tearing through flesh with ease. During a feeding event, the water becomes charged with energy. Sharks appear from the blue, drawn by the scent of bait, their bodies weaving through the coral with astonishing agility. The dynamics shift instantly. What was a tranquil scene transforms into a ballet of predation. Even in the midst of a frenzy, their movements remain controlled and deliberate. Sharks glide effortlessly, their silver bodies flashing as they dart in to snatch morsels of food, then retreat with practiced efficiency. Each individual is acutely aware of its surroundings, adjusting its path to avoid collisions and assert dominance. At first, the sharks circle cautiously, their senses attuned to every vibration and scent in the water. Gradually, their confidence grows, and they approach the source of the commotion with increasing boldness, weaving between coral heads and over sandy patches. The largest individuals assert themselves, moving with a sense of purpose. Their eyes, dark and unblinking, scan the environment, calculating every movement. When the feeding intensifies, the shark's behavior shifts. Circling becomes more aggressive, and their lunges for food are swift and decisive. The unpredictability of the moment is palpable. Sharks can appear suddenly from the blue, their approach silent and swift. The reef itself becomes a stage for this primal display, every crevice and overhang a potential hiding place for both predator and prey. As bait drifts down, the shark's reactions are instantaneous. They accelerate with bursts of speed, twisting and turning with astonishing agility to outmaneuver rivals and claim their prize. The water fills with bubbles and swirling sand, a testament to the raw power on display. Observing these apex predators in their natural environment, it becomes clear that they are not mindless killers. Each movement is calculated, each interaction a complex negotiation of hierarchy and opportunity. The reef is their domain, and every creature here is attuned to their presence. The interplay between predator and environment is mesmerizing. Sharks patrol the drop-offs and channels, using the contours of the reef to their advantage. Their senses, keen eyesight, acute smell, and the ability to detect electrical impulses, make them masters of this underwater world. In the heart of the reef, the sharks' interactions are a study in social dynamics. They communicate through body language, arched backs, lowered pectoral fins, and sudden bursts of speed. Each gesture signals intent, whether it's a warning to rivals or a calculated move to secure food. The reef itself is alive with movement. Schools of fish scatter as sharks pass, and even the smallest creatures seem to sense the presence of these apex predators. Every moment is a delicate balance between beauty and danger, a reminder of the power and unpredictability of the ocean's most iconic hunters. To witness reef sharks in their element is to gain a profound respect for their role in the ecosystem. They are not just predators, but vital guardians of the reef, maintaining balance and ensuring the health of this vibrant underwater world. Their beauty is matched only by their power, and their presence is a testament to the wild, untamed spirit of the ocean. Beneath the inky surface of the Pacific, off the South American coast, the ocean transforms into a realm of shadows and silent tension. Here, in the midnight zone, the Humboldt squid reigns supreme, a master of the deep, shrouded in mystery and fear. The water is cold and dense, pressing in from all sides. Bioluminescent organisms flicker in the darkness, casting ghostly glows that reveal fleeting glimpses of movement. In this world, the Humboldt squid emerges from the abyss, its body pulsing with shifting colors, deep crimson, ghostly white, broadcasting signals to its kin and warning rivals to keep their distance. The squid's behavior is a study in calculated aggression and intelligence. Moving in coordinated packs, they communicate through rapid flashes of color, synchronizing their attacks on schools of fish or even other squid. Each member of the group is both hunter and hunted, their large, unblinking eyes scanning for the faintest sign of prey or threat. As the squid ascend from the depths, their approach is almost spectral. They glide effortlessly, propelled by powerful jets of water expelled from their siphons. Their tentacles, lined with rows of sharp, toothed suckers, extend and contract with uncanny precision, ready to ensnare anything that strays too close. The deep-sea environment is a theater of survival. Phosphorescent jigs and baited lines glow in the blackness, mimicking the bioluminescent signals of smaller creatures. The squid, drawn by these false beacons, approach with caution, testing, probing, and then, in a sudden burst of speed, striking with astonishing force. When a Humboldt squid latches onto its target, the encounter is explosive. The animal's muscular mantle contracts, generating immense power as it attempts to drag its prize back into the depths. Its chromatophores flare in agitation, sending ripples of color across its skin, a living warning to any would-be competitors. The struggle is raw and elemental. The squid's tentacles writhe and twist, their suckers locking onto surfaces with relentless grip. Its beak, hidden among the mass of limbs, is a formidable weapon, capable of slicing through flesh and bone with ease. In the chaos, the squid may unleash a cloud of ink, a defensive smokescreen that billows through the water, obscuring its escape. This inky veil is more than a simple distraction. It is a chemical signal, alerting other squid to danger and triggering a cascade of evasive maneuvers throughout the pack. The Humboldt squid's interactions with its environment are complex and dynamic. It navigates a world of shifting currents, predatory rivals, and fleeting opportunities. Its senses are finely tuned to the rhythms of the deep, responding to subtle changes in pressure, light, and the electric fields generated by other marine life. In these depths, the squid is both a marvel and a menace, a creature whose alien beauty is matched only by its predatory prowess. Its presence is a reminder of the ocean's capacity for both wonder and danger, and of the extraordinary adaptations required to survive in one of Earth's most unforgiving habitats. The Humboldt squid, with its intelligence, power, and enigmatic behavior, stands as a true sentinel of the deep, a living testament to the mysteries that still lurk beneath the waves. In the vast, restless expanse of the open ocean, the Requiem shark reigns as one of the most formidable predators. These sharks, belonging to the family Carcharodontidae, are perfectly adapted to a life of constant movement, patrolling the blue wilderness with unwavering purpose. Requiem sharks are social hunters, often seen gliding through the water in loose groups. Their presence signals a healthy, thriving ecosystem as they play a crucial role in maintaining the balance of marine life. This family includes some of the ocean's most iconic species: bull sharks, tiger sharks, and whalers, each with unique adaptations, yet all sharing the same relentless drive to hunt and survive. In these waters, competition is fierce. Requiem sharks are opportunistic feeders, using their keen senses to detect the faintest traces of blood or movement from miles away. Their acute sense of smell and ability to pick up electrical signals make them highly efficient hunters. When prey is detected, Requiem sharks accelerate with explosive bursts of speed, using their streamlined bodies and powerful tails to close the distance in seconds. Their hunting strategy is a blend of patience and aggression, circling, waiting for the perfect moment, then striking with precision. The Requiem shark's physique is a marvel of evolution. Deep-bodied and muscular with large sickle-shaped fins, it is built for both endurance and agility. These features allow it to roam the endless ocean, covering vast distances in search of food. In the open sea, the struggle for survival is constant. Requiem sharks often compete with one another, and even with other predators, for the same prey. This competition drives their aggressive nature and sharpens their hunting skills. Their dominance is clear. Requiem sharks are at the top of the food chain, feared by most other marine creatures. Their speed, strength, and razor-sharp teeth make them unmatched hunters in their domain. These sharks are true ocean wanderers, rarely venturing into rivers. Their world is the deep blue, far from shore, where only the strongest survive. The Requiem shark's role in the ecosystem is vital. By preying on the weak, sick, or injured, they help maintain the health of fish populations and ensure the balance of the marine environment. Every encounter in these waters is a reminder of the raw, untamed nature of the ocean. Here, the Requiem shark is both guardian and hunter, a living testament to the power and mystery of the sea. In this world, only the most adaptable and formidable survive. The Requiem shark, with its relentless drive and perfect design, is the embodiment of oceanic mastery. While my main quests often revolved around the pursuit of the ocean's most legendary giants, my explorations have also brought me into contact with a remarkable array of lesser-known, yet equally fascinating marine species. The ocean is a tapestry of life, woven from creatures of every shape and size, each with its own story of survival and adaptation. On the reefs, I've witnessed the extraordinary intelligence of the octopus, a master of disguise capable of vanishing before your eyes by shifting both color and texture to match its surroundings. The blue-ringed octopus, though tiny, is one of the most venomous animals in the sea. Its iridescent rings a stark warning to would-be predators as it hunts with precision and stealth. The barracuda, with its streamlined body and lightning-fast strikes, is a relentless hunter, using bursts of speed to ambush prey and razor-sharp teeth to tear through flesh. Moray eels, hidden in rocky crevices, wait patiently for unsuspecting fish to pass by, launching sudden attacks with jaws lined with backward-facing teeth, ensuring prey cannot escape. The lionfish, adorned with elegant yet venomous spines, is an ambush predator whose slow, graceful movements belie its deadly efficiency. Even more cryptic is the stonefish, nearly invisible against the seafloor, delivering one of the most potent venoms in the animal kingdom, to any creature unfortunate enough to come too close. On the surface, the Portuguese man-o'-war drifts with the currents, its long, stinging tentacles paralyzing small fish and invertebrates, a floating colony that is both beautiful and deadly. In open water, the thresher shark uses its extraordinary tail as a whip, stunning schools of fish before circling back to feed on the disoriented victims. Descending into the abyss, I've encountered the anglerfish, its bioluminescent lure glowing in the darkness, drawing prey close before its jaws snap shut in an instant. Comb jellies, with their shimmering iridescent bodies, drift through the water column, using sticky tentacles to ensnare plankton in a mesmerizing display of color and light. The mantis shrimp, renowned for its explosive strike, can shatter shells and even aquarium glass, its complex eyes capable of seeing a spectrum of colors far beyond human vision. Among the kelp forests, the leafy sea dragon glides, its ornate appendages mimicking seaweed, providing both camouflage from predators and a means to ambush tiny prey. The giant Pacific octopus, a marvel of intelligence and dexterity, can solve puzzles, open jars, and even escape enclosures, demonstrating a level of problem-solving rare in the animal kingdom. Pelagic jellyfish, with their delicate translucent bells and trailing tentacles, are both predators and prey, playing a vital role in the ocean's food web. Parrotfish, with their powerful beaks, graze on coral, helping to shape reef landscapes and even producing much of the sand found on tropical beaches. In the darkness of night, flashlight fish use bioluminescent bacteria to communicate and hunt, their synchronized flashes creating a living constellation beneath the waves. On sandy plains, colonies of garden eels sway with the current, retreating into their burrows at the slightest hint of danger, yet emerging to feed on drifting plankton. The blanket octopus, with its billowing iridescent membranes, can unfurl a dazzling display to startle predators or wrap itself in a cloak of protection. Perhaps most astonishing is the mimic octopus, which can impersonate a host of dangerous creatures, from lionfish to sea snakes, adapting its shape, color, and movement to deceive both predators and prey. The pelagic sea snake, perfectly adapted to life in open water, glides effortlessly at the surface, its potent venom and agility making it a formidable hunter of small fish. Decorator crabs, masters of disguise, adorn themselves with pieces of sponge, algae, and debris, blending seamlessly into their environment to evade detection. Flying fish, when threatened, launch themselves from the water and glide for remarkable distances, using their wing-like fins to escape swift predators below. In the twilight zone, the snipe eel's slender, ribbon-like body and delicate jaws are perfectly suited for snatching tiny plankton drifting in the dim blue light. The nautilus, a living fossil, navigates the deep with its coiled shell and dozens of tentacles, a reminder of the ocean's ancient lineage and enduring mysteries. Pelagic tunicates, sometimes forming chains meters long, filter vast quantities of water, playing a crucial role in nutrient cycling and the health of marine ecosystems. The gulper eel, with its enormous expandable mouth, can engulf prey much larger than itself, a remarkable adaptation for survival in the food-scarce depths. Nudibranchs, or sea slugs, dazzle with their vivid colors and intricate forms, often advertising their toxicity to predators while grazing on sponges, hydroids, and even other nudibranchs. Giant barrel sponges, sometimes centuries old, filter thousands of liters of seawater daily, providing habitat for countless small creatures and maintaining the health of coral reefs. In the frigid waters of the Antarctic, the icefish survives with blood that contains natural antifreeze proteins, allowing it to thrive where few others can. Around hydrothermal vents, tube worms and vent crabs flourish in total darkness, relying on chemosynthetic bacteria to convert toxic chemicals into life-sustaining energy. The ocean sunfish, or mola, drifts near the surface, its immense flattened body often attended by cleaner fish that remove parasites from its rough skin. Swarms of krill, though tiny, form the foundation of many marine food webs, supporting everything from fish to the largest whales. Copepods, the most abundant animals on Earth, feed on phytoplankton and in turn become vital prey for countless marine species, driving the ocean's cycles of life. The vampire squid, a relic of the deep, unfurls its webbed arms in a defensive display, glowing with bioluminescence to confuse predators in the pitch-black depths. Ctenophores, or comb jellies, glide through the water with rows of beating cilia, capturing prey with sticky tentacles and lighting up the dark with iridescent flashes. Amphipods, though small, are tireless recyclers, breaking down organic matter and returning nutrients to the ecosystem, ensuring the ocean's cycles continue unbroken. Salps, gelatinous filter feeders, form long chains that drift with the currents, efficiently filtering plankton and propelling themselves with gentle pulses of water. Each of these encounters, from the tiniest plankton to the most formidable predators, reveals the astonishing diversity and complexity of ocean life, a world where every species, no matter how small or strange, plays a vital role in the grand tapestry of the sea. My expeditions from the world's rivers into the vast untamed oceans have been a journey of profound discovery, unveiling a realm of predators and ecosystems more intricate and powerful than I could have ever imagined. From the ancient Greenland shark gliding through the icy Arctic depths to the formidable giant Trevally patrolling vibrant coral reefs, each species I encountered is a testament to millions of years of evolution, perfectly adapted to its unique environment. The explosive power of the halibut, the coordinated hunting of reef sharks, the enigmatic intelligence of the Humboldt squid, and the relentless patrol of the Requiem shark all illustrate the extraordinary diversity and complexity of oceanic life. These are not the mindless monsters of legend, but highly evolved animals, each playing a vital role in maintaining the delicate balance of their ecosystems. The health of our oceans depends on the intricate web of life that connects every organism, from the smallest plankton to the largest apex predator. Each species, no matter how fearsome or elusive, is a crucial thread in this tapestry. When we observe these creatures in their natural habitats, we witness not just their power, but the harmony and interdependence that define marine ecosystems. Predators regulate populations, prevent disease, and ensure the survival of countless other species. The ocean is a living system where every action has a ripple effect. The removal of a single predator can trigger cascading changes, destabilizing entire food webs and threatening the resilience of the ecosystem. Healthy reefs and thriving open waters are sustained by the presence of these apex predators. Their existence is a sign of balance, a marker of an ecosystem in harmony. Our relationship with these animals must be built on respect, not fear. Understanding their role in the ocean's health is essential for their protection and for our own future. Yet the oceans face unprecedented threats. Pollution, overfishing, and climate change are altering habitats, depleting populations, and pushing many species to the brink of extinction. The magnificent predators I have encountered are now vulnerable, their survival threatened by the very changes we have set in motion. Their decline signals a warning for the entire marine world. A world without these apex predators would be a world out of balance, an ocean stripped of its vitality, its resilience, and its beauty. Conservation is not just about saving individual species, it is about preserving the interconnected systems that sustain all life on Earth. The ocean's wild heart beats through its predators, its reefs, and its open waters. Scientific research, marine protected areas, and sustainable fishing practices are vital tools in our effort to safeguard these ecosystems. Every action we take to reduce our impact helps restore the balance of the seas. Education and awareness are equally important. By learning about the wonders of ocean life, we foster a sense of stewardship and responsibility for the world beneath the waves. The stories of these remarkable creatures should inspire not just awe, but action, a commitment to protect what remains and to restore what has been lost. The ocean's depths still hold mysteries beyond our imagination, and its great predators are living symbols of nature's power and resilience. They are not just inhabitants of the sea, they are guardians of its future, vital to the health of the entire planet. Let us ensure that these extraordinary animals continue to roam the oceans for generations to come, inspiring wonder, respect, and a renewed commitment to conservation in all who witness their majesty. Gap 2s. Beneath the sunlit shallows and far below the turbulent hunting grounds of sharks and squid lies a world veiled in perpetual darkness. Here, in the abyssal depths where sunlight fades to black, life has adapted in extraordinary ways. This is the realm of bioluminescence, a place where light itself becomes both language and survival. Gap 2s. Across the inky plains of the deep sea, countless creatures have evolved the ability to produce their own light. From delicate comb jellies rippling with rainbow hues to the silent, drifting vampire squid, bioluminescence is the currency of life in the abyss. Each flash, pulse, and glow serves a purpose, shaped by millions of years of evolution in an environment where shadows rule. Gap 2s. The anglerfish, perhaps the most iconic of these denizens, dangles a luminous lure before its jaws, mimicking the faint glimmer of smaller prey. Unsuspecting fish, drawn by the promise of an easy meal, come too close and vanish in an instant. For predators, bioluminescence is a tool of deception and ambush. Gap 2s, but light in the deep is more than a weapon. For many species, it is a shield. The hatchetfish, with its flattened, mirror-like body, emits a faint blue glow from its underside, perfectly matching the filtered light from above. This camouflage, known as counter-illumination, renders it nearly invisible to predators lurking below, a living shadow in the abyss. Gap 2s. Communication, too, is written in light. Siphonophores, relatives of jellyfish, coordinate their colonies with rhythmic flashes, signaling between individuals as they drift silently through the gloom. Some deep-sea shrimp unleash clouds of glowing particles to confuse attackers, vanishing into the darkness as their predators are left disoriented and dazzled. Gap 2s. Even courtship takes on a luminous quality. Certain species of lanternfish, numbering in the billions, migrate upward each night, their bodies adorned with intricate patterns of glowing organs. These displays help individuals recognize their own kind in the vast, featureless dark, a silent ballet of light and motion. Gap 2s. In the deep sea, bioluminescence is not merely a spectacle. It is a vital adaptation, a universal language that shapes every interaction. It allows creatures to hunt, evade, communicate, and mate in a world devoid of sunlight. This ethereal glow is evidence of nature's ingenuity, a reminder that life will always find a way, even in the most extreme environments. Gap 2s. The bioluminescent wonders of the deep remain among the ocean's greatest mysteries. With each new discovery, we glimpse the boundless creativity of evolution and the profound interconnectedness of all life beneath the waves. The darkness of the abyss is not empty. It is alive with shimmering signals, silent dramas, and the quiet brilliance of adaptation. In this hidden world, light is the thread that binds the tapestry of the deep. In stark contrast to the abyssal plains, where darkness and bioluminescence reign, another world flourishes just beneath the surface, one ablaze with color and complexity. Coral reefs, often called the rainforests of the sea, are among the most biodiverse and productive ecosystems on the planet. Here, a single square meter can support hundreds of species, each playing a unique role in the intricate web of life. At the heart of these living cities are the corals themselves, tiny, soft-bodied animals known as polyps. Each polyp secretes a hard calcium carbonate skeleton, and together countless colonies fuse over generations to form the massive reef structures visible from space. There are two main types: hard corals, the primary architects of reef frameworks, and soft corals, which sway with the currents, adding texture and shelter. The diversity is staggering. Brain corals, staghorn corals, and delicate fan corals each contribute to the reef's architecture, creating a labyrinth of tunnels, overhangs, and crevices. But corals are not alone in their labor. Living within their tissues are microscopic algae called zooxanthellae. This partnership is one of nature's most successful symbiotic relationships. The algae harness sunlight through photosynthesis, producing nutrients that nourish their coral hosts. In return, corals provide shelter and access to sunlight for the algae. This collaboration fuels the explosive growth of reefs in nutrient-poor tropical waters, transforming barren seafloors into vibrant oases. The reef structure supports an astonishing array of life. Brightly colored reef fish such as parrotfish, butterflyfish, and wrasses dart among the corals, each species adapted to a specific niche. Some, like the cleaner wrasse, establish stations where larger fish line up to have parasites removed, a delicate dance of mutual benefit. Crustaceans, sea stars, mollusks, and countless invertebrates find shelter within the reef's nooks, while predatory moray eels and stealthy octopuses lurk in shadowed crevices. Predators and prey are locked in a delicate balance, but the reef's most vital relationships are often hidden from view. Tiny shrimp live within the tentacles of anemones, protected from predators, and in turn defending their hosts from intruders. Some corals form alliances with crabs that fend off hungry starfish. Every interaction, from the smallest microbe to the largest predator, weaves a tapestry of interdependence. Yet these vibrant ecosystems face mounting threats. Rising ocean temperatures trigger coral bleaching, a stress response that expels the vital zooxanthellae and leaves corals ghostly white, often leading to death if conditions do not improve. Ocean acidification, caused by increased carbon dioxide, erodes coral skeletons and hampers new growth. Pollution, overfishing, and destructive practices like blast fishing and anchoring physically damage fragile structures, while invasive species further disrupt delicate balances. Despite their resilience and ancient origins, coral reefs are now among the most endangered habitats on Earth. Their decline threatens not only the countless creatures that call them home, but also the millions of people who rely on reefs for food, coastal protection, and livelihoods. The coral reef is a masterpiece of biological engineering, a testament to the power of cooperation and adaptation. Its future hangs in the balance, a reminder of the intricate connections that sustain life beneath the waves. Beneath the sunlit shallows and beyond the vibrant coral cities lies a realm of perpetual night, the midnight zone. Here, at depths exceeding 1,000 meters, sunlight fades into utter darkness, and the pressure becomes crushing. In this alien world, survival is a game of adaptation, and only the most specialized predators endure. Among these shadowy hunters is the fangtooth, a name earned by its monstrous appearance. Despite being no larger than a human hand, the fangtooth boasts the largest teeth proportionally of any fish in the ocean. Its oversized fangs interlock so tightly that grooves have evolved in the skull to accommodate them. With eyesight limited by the darkness, the fangtooth relies on an acute lateral line, an array of sensory cells that detects the faintest vibrations of nearby prey. Its diet is opportunistic, snapping up anything that ventures too close, from crustaceans to smaller fish, often consuming creatures nearly half its own size in a single, lightning-fast bite. Equally bizarre is the gulper eel, a predator defined by its extraordinary jaw. Its mouth is so wide it can engulf prey much larger than itself, while its stomach stretches to accommodate the meal. The gulper eel's whip-like tail ends in a bioluminescent organ, which it uses as a lure. In the endless darkness, a faint blue glow draws in curious creatures, only for the gulper eel to strike with a sudden, gaping snap. Unlike surface predators, gulper eels conserve energy by drifting in the water column, waiting patiently for the next opportunity. These predators are masters of efficiency, shaped by the scarcity of food and the crushing cold. Their bodies are soft and flexible, adapted to withstand immense pressures. Metabolisms run slow, allowing them to survive on infrequent meals. Bioluminescence is not just a lure, but a language, a way to communicate, camouflage, or confuse both prey and rivals. Life in the midnight zone is a constant struggle. Prey is rare, competition is fierce, and every encounter can mean the difference between starvation and survival. Yet, the fangtooth and gulper eel are testaments to evolution's creativity, thriving in a world that seems inhospitable to life. In the abyss, beauty takes on strange forms, and every adaptation is a story of persistence. The deep-sea predators remind us that even in the planet's darkest corners, life finds a way, not with abundance, but with extraordinary ingenuity. Across the vast blue expanse, some of the ocean's greatest inhabitants embark on journeys that span thousands of miles, epic migrations that defy imagination. For creatures like whales and sea turtles, these migrations are not simply seasonal routines, but finely tuned odysseys etched into their very biology. Every year, humpback whales leave the icy feeding grounds of the polar seas, traveling up to 16,000 kilometers toward tropical waters. Here, in the warmth and safety of secluded bays, they give birth and nurse their young. Navigation across such immense distances is a feat of natural engineering. Whales rely on a combination of environmental cues, the Earth's magnetic field, the position of the sun, and even the subtle chemical signatures carried by ocean currents. Their internal compasses are astonishingly precise, guiding them unerringly across featureless seas. For sea turtles, the journey is no less extraordinary. After hatching on moonlit beaches, tiny hatchlings dash to the surf, imprinting the unique magnetic signature of their birthplace. Decades later, the mature females return to these same shores, traversing entire ocean basins to lay their eggs. Loggerhead turtles, for example, may cross the Atlantic, navigating from nesting grounds in North America to feeding sites near the Azores and back again. Along the way, they contend with shifting currents, predatory threats, and the growing challenges of a changing ocean. These migrations are perilous. Whales must evade hungry orcas and navigate around increasingly frequent ship traffic. Sea turtles face drifting plastics, entanglement in fishing gear, and shrinking nesting beaches. Yet, their ancient instincts persist, guiding each generation on a journey as old as the ocean itself. The endurance of these giants is a testament to the power of adaptation. Every route, every detour is a living map passed down through time. In following these invisible highways, whales and sea turtles connect distant ecosystems, transporting nutrients and life across the globe. Their migrations are more than movement. They are the heartbeat of the ocean, a reminder of our planet's enduring cycles and the resilience of its greatest travelers. Beneath the ocean's shimmering surface, a silent revolution is underway. Climate change is transforming the world's seas at an unprecedented pace, reshaping habitats, challenging the survival of countless species, and rewriting the rules of marine life. As global temperatures rise, the ocean absorbs more than 90% of the excess heat, warming its waters and altering currents that have flowed unchanged for millennia. Coral reefs, once vibrant cities teeming with life, are among the first to feel the heat. Bleaching events now strike with increasing frequency, leaving once colourful reefs ghostly pale as corals expel their symbiotic algae in a desperate bid to survive. In some regions, entire reef systems collapse, taking with them the intricate web of creatures that depended on their shelter. But the changes do not end at the equator. In the icy reaches of the poles, melting sea ice redraws the boundaries of life. Species like the walrus and polar bear, finely attuned to the rhythms of ice, find their hunting grounds shrinking each year. In the Southern Ocean, krill populations, the very foundation of the Antarctic food web, dwindle as sea ice retreats, sending ripples of scarcity up the food chain. Throughout the world's oceans, habitats shift. Fish species, once bound to tropical waters, now venture poleward in search of cooler temperatures. Predator and prey are thrown out of sync as migratory patterns and spawning seasons no longer align. The once reliable cues of temperature and day length now bring uncertainty, forcing marine life to adapt or perish. Some species show remarkable resilience. Certain corals begin to host more heat-tolerant algae. Fish adjust their breeding grounds, and plankton populations adapt to changing currents. Yet, adaptation has its limits. For every survivor, there are others that struggle to keep pace with the speed of change. In response, conservation efforts intensify. Scientists race to map marine sanctuaries, protecting critical habitats before they disappear. Innovative projects restore degraded reefs, cultivate heat-resistant coral strains, and track shifting migration routes with satellite precision. Across the globe, marine protected areas expand, offering refuges where life can adapt in relative safety. Still, the greatest hope lies in global action, reducing carbon emissions, restoring coastal ecosystems, and embracing new ways to coexist with the ocean's fragile balance. The story of climate change in the sea is not yet finished. It is a story of challenge and resilience, of loss and hope, written each day in the currents and the creatures that call the ocean home. As the tides shift and the world's waters warm, The fate of the ocean, and of all who depend on it, rests in the choices we make and the care we show for this blue planet.